Ferelden rebels, led by Prince Maric, succeed in driving out the Orlesian occupational force. Maric kills King Megrin in a duel at Fort Dracon. A few weeks later, Chivalry Threnhold becomes Viscount of Kirkwall. Antiva is shaken by civil war, and the Three Queens era begins. The ruling Archon of Tevinter faces usurpation. Maric Theron is crowned as King of Ferelden. Celine Valmont is born. Cailin Theron is born. Knight Captain Gregoire is named Knight Commander of the Circled Tower. Queen Rowan of Ferelden dies. Beneath Ferelden, an intelligent darkspawn, the Architect, attempts to kill the remaining old gods and taint the surface world. His efforts are thwarted by King Maric and a band of Grey Wardens. After 2 centuries of exile, the Grey Wardens are allowed to return to Ferelden, granted by King Maric. A young female smith, Bronca, is named Paragon for inventing smokeless coal. Alistair is born. The thought-lost dwarven kingdom of Kalsharok is rediscovered. The dwarves who dwell there are resentful towards Orzammar and refuse to bow to the dwarven king's authority. The Cathaban of the Qunari Navy launches an offensive on Tevinter mainland. The entire Barasad Kith is sent, and the Qunari make great progress, but Tevinter soldiers and mages retaliate in force. The Qunari footholds in Tevinter are obliterated. Cathaban is forced to withdraw to Saharon. Cathaban is so shaken by his defeat, he resigns and returns to Parvolan. The fortress of Bonamur falls to Darkspawn. Dwarven scholars believe that to be hints of a coming blight. Perrin Threnhold is appointed Viscount of Kirkwall. Anthony Pentaghast is murdered by apostates. His sister Cassandra begins training with the Seekers of Truth. Celine Valmont becomes Empress of Orlais, and Orlais and Ferelden officially make peace. Malcolm Hawke and his family settle down in the outskirts of Lothering. Upon the request of Isolde, Arl Eamon Guérin's pregnant wife, Alistair is sent to the monastery at Boundshire. Navarra invades Orlais and seizes the town of La Récolte in the fields of Ghislain. Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon leads the Orlesian defense and drives the Navarrans out of Orlais. Viscount Perrin Threnhold is executed after failing to oust the Templar Order. Marlo Dumar becomes Viscount of Kirkwall. Due to her part in the arrest of the former Viscount, Meredith Stannard is promoted to Knight Commander of Kirkwall by Grand Cleric Elthenia. Blood mages, secretly in league with a rogue Grand Cleric of the Orlesian Chantry, conspire to assassinate Divine Beatrix III. Cassandra Pentaghast, Seeker of Truth, thwarts the conspiracy and is named Hero of Orlais and Right Hand of the Divine. This day is remembered as the Day of Dragons and the Day of Black Skies. Thea is born. King Maric is thought lost at sea and imprisoned by Antivan crows in Vela Banchel. Cailin, his son, inherits the throne and marries Honora, daughter of Tiernan Logain mac Tier. The Tamasrans elevate a new Arishok after the previous one died during a campaign on Saharon. The Grey Wardens of Ferelden sense the first hints of a coming blight. Malcolm Hawke dies in Lothering. Magister Orion Nihilius, with a group of co-conspirators among Imperial Templars and the Magisterium, ousts the ruling Black Divine. Nihilius becomes the new Black Divine. Paragon Bronca takes her entire house, except her husband Ogren, into the deep roads in hopes of finding the Anvil of the Void and the secret to creating golems. delirium-infused slave Fenris escapes from his master and heads south. Leliana seeks refuge in the Lothering Chantry. Alistair is recruited into the Grey Wardens by Warden Commander Duncan of Ferelden.
If you're new here and you like my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Like it if you like it, for the like it if you like it dance. You can also follow my website, binkyproductions.com, where I post everything from all my channels. Exclusive! If you want to support me, consider buying my book, Stardust Destinies 1, Variant Facing, Magic, Dragons, Fantasy, all relevant links below. Thank you so much for your time. Your continued viewership is very much appreciated. Maseranas.